So Sixers have been playing some great basketball lately. Love to see it. Playing the New York Knicks tonight. Actually, end of the first quarter, we're looking fantastic. Defense is really tenacious, getting into the passing lanes. Love how we're playing. This team we should not struggle with. Might I say we shouldn't struggle with, but we tend to have problems with teams that aren't very good, like the Knicks, Lakers, Brooklyn, so on and so forth. There's nobody on this team that can cover Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons has had some really great passes tonight. They're low in every category in the NBA. They can't shoot. They're not one of the highest scoring teams. I mean, they're complete garbage. Frank Nikita's their rookie. Haven't seen anything special out of him all year. That was a questionable decision by the New York front office when they still had Phil Jackson. But it's like the team of misfits if you look at it. A bunch of rejects. You got Michael Beasley on there, Courtney Lee, Emmanuel Mudiay, who really didn't work out there in Denver, if you remember, he was highly touted. Drafted pretty high out there, and they decided to go with Gary Harris and Jamal Murray out there, two system point guard out there. They both can handle the ball, really shoot. That's a problem with Mudiay, so I would give him them three-point shots all day long. You look at it, there's no real scoring threat without Porzingis on this team. I really wanted to go to this game, but when I saw Porzingis when he got hurt a little bit ago, there was like no point. I didn't want to go see this team. So I don't know. They suck. So we should steamroll this team. I want to talk about acquiring, not really acquiring, but picking Marco Belinelli off waivers. I wanted to do a video earlier about it, just didn't have a chance to, so I'll do it now. Looks like it was the start of the second quarter. Just a quick overview. I think this is great for the Sixers. It sucks that we didn't make a trade or make a move at all during the trade deadline. His name was floating around for the Sixers to try to acquire him from Atlanta. Ended up not having to do anything. They waived him. We picked him up. Let me just say, this is great for veteran leadership. And it's funny because we have yet another guy that's from another country, Italy. It's like we really are taking on the Spurs mold. But this really helps the Sixers. Again, it's a shot in the arm for the bench. We have one of the worst benches in the league. Scoring-wise, we only average about 27 points from our bench. You know, guys that really can't create their own shots. We've seen it all year. They're very, very ineffective. But getting a guy that can knock down jumpers like this, knock down a three, he's been consistent over the years. 11 seasons he's been in the NBA. He's only 31 years old. Not a great defender at this point in his career, but he's a great free throw shooter. So that always helps to have a guy out there when you get in tight game situations, when it's coming down, to have a 90-some% free throw shooter, so that's really good. And a guy that's going to be able to hit open shots. He can knock down threes. It's what he's done in his career. He won a NBA championship with the Spurs, so he knows the system. Brett likes to copy off of Popovich. He learned under Popovich, and that's the type of mold that we're going after for the Sixers. He shoots 37% for his career. He's shooting 37%. This season with Atlanta, he was averaging 11 points over there. Like I said, 90-some% from the free throw line. So he becomes second best behind JJ. So we got those two guys, and then we got the homie who's playing out of his mind, let me add. You could see the confidence soaring through Dario. He's knocking down the Jays. He's putting the ball on the floor, splitting double teams. That move where he split the double team and they just had that finger roll, that was amazing. Gritty defense. He's doing everything out there. He's becoming our prime scorer when Joel is taking a rest, and that was pretty scary the other night when JoJo went down, when we were able to beat the Clips. But this is a great acquisition, getting Marco Belinelli. Very, very happy. Again, we didn't have to give up anything. Gets a guy that can come off the bench, put up some points, hit open jumpers for JoJo and Ben Simmons, and then even TJ. We need more scoring because we know by now that Markelle Fultz is not coming back. This is a lot of heat coming on the Sixers and Brian Colangelo for taking Fultz. I think that's unjust and not really fair to say something like that. People are saying they wish they took Tatum, blah, 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 blah. It's just a freak thing, You got to have confidence. You have to have faith in the organization. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is at this point. I still think Markelle is going to be a superb player. People are calling him a bust, like Anthony Bennett and, stuff like that. It's just way too premature. Give it a chance. We are winning without Markelle Fultz. We've really hit a great stride here. We just got to continue to ride this. Everybody's healthy, knock on wood, on this team. JoJo's playing out of his mind. The homie's coming into his own. And Ben Simmons just has to orchestrate the offense and keep doing his thing. And everything else will fall into place. I'm telling you, getting this Marco Belinelli is very, very big for this team, I think. So, I don't know if he's going to be able to play tonight. It doesn't look like he is. But, trust the process. We got to see what happens in the second half, guys. Let's hope we could just keep up this nasty, tenacious defense, get into the passing lanes. We should roll over the New York Knicks, the Knickerbockers, no problem. No Zingis should defeat them pretty good. Nobody can stop JoJo on this team. Let's take the bum, misfit New York Knicks out. Screw you, New York. We're going to beat y'all. You're all trash. Peace. Kyle Gaffner with the Bitter Birds. I'll do a video to recap afterwards. Let's get this win, baby. All right, later.